How's it going? This is Christian Daytalk with the Daily Caller. I'm here to talk to you today about Hillary Clinton's emails. So the first time we heard anything about these emails was through the FBI's investigation of Hillary Clinton's State Department email server. That was over a year ago. And the emails that were made public seemed fairly innocuous. There was a lot in there about yoga. There was some stuff in there about Chelsea's wedding. Pretty standard stuff that would be on anyone's personal email account. Now, as soon as those emails were released, we heard that there was another trove of emails that had never been made public and never been turned over to the State Department. The Clinton team had actually gone in and wiped the server.
What, like with a cloth or something?
No, with BleachBit, a software program specifically designed to clean up email servers. There have been thousands of emails published by both WikiLeaks and DC Leaks, and while it's nearly impossible for the public to go through every single one of them, here are the key points that we've pulled.
One of the biggest things we've learned from WikiLeaks is that the Clinton Foundation accepted $12 million from the Moroccan king in exchange for holding one of CGI's meetings in that nation. The Clinton Foundation has received roughly $70 million over the last few years from foreign governments. We also learned from WikiLeaks that President Bill Clinton, for his birthday, was given $1 million check from Qatar, which Hillary Clinton herself has recognized as one of the two major nations, along with Saudi Arabia, funding ISIS. This is what pay for play comes down to in a nutshell. When Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State, half of the people she met with were CGI donors.
Another major point that we've gleaned from these emails is that Hillary's policy positions seem to be very different in public than in private. Case in point, in 2013, she gave a speech to a group of Latin American bankers down in Brazil, where she talked about wanting to have a global economy with open borders and open trade. Another speech she gave in 2013, this time in Chicago, to a group of prominent Jewish businessmen, she talked about how the FBI can't possibly vet all the Syrian refugees that are brought into the country. Now today, Hillary will tell you that we should accept Syrian refugees with open arms. But back in 2013, she was worried that terrorists might very possibly be mingling in with the refugees. Now, one of Donald Trump's biggest talking points over the past few weeks is just how rigged the election is.
First of all, it's rigged.
And based on these emails, it looked like no one is a bigger victim of the Clintons' rigging than Bernie Sanders.
Poor Bernie.
Despite Bernie's popularity among college-age voters, these leaked emails show that the DNC never gave him a fair shot at the nomination. They thought he was a hindrance. He was going to push Clinton too far left so that she couldn't actually match up with the Republican nominee down the line. And the DNC actively tried to block him from getting a nomination. Members of the media, including the New York Times, CNN, and MSNBC, all were seen fawning over Clinton and her campaign staff in some of these emails. Case in point, Donna Brazile actually leaked questions prior to the Democratic primary debate to Clinton's campaign. Of course, she's denied this in the interim, but the evidence is clear in the emails. Now, not only is the media colluding with Hillary, but key members of Silicon Valley are as well. Eric Schmidt, one of the former top dogs at Google, is seen in the emails asking John Podesta to be an actual advisor to the campaign. Additionally, Facebook's Sheryl Sandberg and Mark Zuckerberg have met with Podesta multiple times, all of which have been cataloged through the emails. Now, Obama and Hillary's other supporters think that we only care about these emails because she's a woman. That's not true. We care about them because she's vying for the most important position in the world.